Thank you. My name is Pat Flannery. Very interesting discussion. Looks like we've got a strong city attorney. I just want to make a couple of points that might help here. Just to remind the City Council that their focus and responsibilities is to the citizens. The SD Series is very well represented, obviously. Now, without getting into the question of substantially equal and normal retirement allowances versus revised benefits, I just want to raise a sort of a practical matter. So, if all this gets to an impasse, does the city have any, do we, the citizens, through you, have any leverage over these folks? Well, I think we do. Because one of the things that emerged to me anyway, looking at the presentations today, is that there's a big difference emerging between city employees, the cost of city employees who started with the city before July 1st, 2009, and those who started after that date. I think we might be able to leverage that a little bit at some of the meet and confers, because from a city services point of view, the best thing that could happen would be for a large number of these employees to terminate early. Now, they're entitled to either a cash refund or a deferred retirement, which they would get. But rather than promote these people and encourage them to stay, it's very obvious from looking at those charts that if this were a commercial organization, they would be heavily leaning towards promoting and hiring some of these new people that we got in, maybe from elsewhere. So there is some vulnerability there by the unions, and to be reminded of that. And especially when your job is to represent us, not the unions, not the pensions, while, of course, being fair with them. So that was what I have been thinking about, sitting down there listening to you all, and very impressed, by the way, with the standard of the discussion and the information that was put in front of us. But I do think, though, that in the end of the day, things like the 7.75% actuarial assumption, which is outside your control, it has to go through the process of adopting an actuarial assumption. But it is an actuarial assumption. It does increase enormously the UAL, or sorry, it has huge impacts on the UAL and certainly on the cost. And in view of the fact that there is no risk attached to that assumed, that benefit, that return, I think it should be more like 5%. So I think you should look at that. So there are some pressure points that you can bring to bear on the unions in good faith. And I thank Jan very much for your very good analysis of this whole case. Thank you.
Thank you. April Bolin, followed by Hud Collins.